Let's try it out. Let's see if it is as easy as it looks. It should be. I think the first thing we need to do is get this trailer level, because after our last trip I just backed it in the driveway and unhooked it, and it needs to be perfectly level because that's going to be the baseline that this is set to. So it is really important. Again, this is going back to racing and all these mechanical things. The more effort you put in early, the more benefit you get out on the other side. So we're going to make sure this is set up right to begin with, so it's nice and smooth and easy and works perfectly every time. Let's go do it. So, in case you're a little new to the whole leveling process, I find it best to level it first left to right, because that's the hardest one to get level, and then front to back, because that's easy just to adjust it at the tongue. So let's adjust it left to right first. So, oh mighty Douglas, you might be asking, why are you like under the trailer? Well, as I said, we came back and we disconnected the trailer. So I'm going to do this the cheap and effective way by using my 20-ton bottle jack. For those of you who are curious, this is what we used when we were traveling in case we get a flat and I need to lift up the trailer. I can lift up a tractor trailer with this. It is small, compact, yet heavy, but works perfectly. If you like this idea, click that like button. I'm going to jack up this side of the trailer and get us level. May be too close to see with this action camera, but we are dead nuts even. See what we got to do front to back. Front's got to go up a little bit. Let's do it. This is one of the most strenuous parts of the leveling, raising and lowering the front. Oh, that was tough. Oh, I think I need a beer after that. Where's Nikki? I need a beer. Okay, we are dead level now. You heard me mention before, where's Nikki? So here's the thing. I'm going to drill a hole in the shelf next to the bed where Nikki sleeps, and I know she's not going to be happy about it as a concept. Once I'm all done, she will have no problem with it. But because I would rather ask for forgiveness than permission, let's go drill a hole. Alright, so here we are inside the trailer. While I was willing to risk drilling a hole, I'm just publicly saying I did not violate the shoes rule. My shoes are off inside the trailer. That is punishable by death. Okay, so if your trailer is anything like ours, we have 2 USBs and 2 power plugs next to both sides of our bed. I'm using Niki's side because down below you'll see it's easier for me to access. I'm going to drill a hole right here. Let's light it up so you can see right there. I'm going to drill a hole, run a wire from down there to the USB power here, and have permanent power for our new toy. Alright, so I'm going to switch to the trunk view now because I need to have plausible deniability that this is being used 2 inches away from the bed where Nikki sleeps. So I'm going to have to turn this off now. Okay, the hole is complete. Worked out perfectly. She still doesn't know, but she won't mind because it worked out perfectly. So now let's go and we're going to install the unit, run the wire up there, plug it in, and then we'll set it up. Alright, we're going to install the battery in here. This battery which comes with it. As tempting as it is for these 4 little screws, do not use this with the screwdriver attachment. As tempting as it is, I have done that one too many times and screwed everything up badly. I'm going to keep this oriented the same way, so when I put it back on, I am sure that I have the up and down oriented correctly, because mounting it upside down won't work so well. Alright, let's put this in. Yes, there we go. One battery in. Okay, ready to go. Alright, let's try this app out. Let's see, download and install the Level QMate Pro app by scanning the QR code. Let's see, open LevelMate Pro. Do we want to connect? Yes. Oh, I like that. Found connection. Alright, let me fill in some info. Alright, here we go with the setup wizard. We have a travel trailer next. Check signal strength. I know the signal strength is going to be fine, but we'll check. I'm installing this right at the front of the trailer, so it's not an issue. Let's measure our unit in inches. Driver's side on the right side of the road. Alright, so we need to measure the width. So in our case, we are 92 inches. Okay, so we're measuring from the center of the most rearward wheel. Another use for a really heavy bottle jack is to hold that in position. Measure the full length to the center of where the jack is. So I'm using this rake, which I measured out as perpendicular, and we've got roughly 276 inches or 23 feet. Alright, so we got that length in. Let's click next. Label faces, the label is going to face the rear because we're going to be at the front. So we're going to turn it on run constantly because we're going to be hardwired. Measurements in 1/4 of an inch. Click next. Set level. We are definitely level. Congratulations. Let's skip the tutorial because that's the way we work things. Oh, look, we got crazy numbers because the thing's not installed yet. So let's install it and see if we have a number we like. Okay, here we go. Unlike the other situation, this would be the completely appropriate use of the screw gun. Again, I will remind you that travel trailers are made of the crappiest materials, so you want to go gentle with this even if you're using the screw gun. Do not do a huge crazy tighten or you'll just strip everything. We are installed. Finishing touches are important. You got to go clean up after you made your mess. So I'm going to go up there, clean up the area, put the wire through, and seal it up with a nice matching RTV so it looks perfect. Other than there being a wire next to her bed, she shouldn't know anything. Okay, I feel like I was not clear enough before. If your partner, wife, my beautiful Nikki, is anything like mine, she is really, really not okay with spiders. So I have to make sure everything is super sealed. So I always have with me I'm at home, but this does go with us, color matching. This is gray because we have a gray interior. Color matching silicone, which seals every hole she can find because She don't like spiders. So again, we're doing a secret mission, but we are doing it the right way and making sure that I'm not lying in bed somewhere along the line and she's screaming at me because a spider came in the hole I made. That hole is sealed up. Nothing's going in and out of that. My tip to you. Alright. Plug this in. There we go. That's it. Permanent power. I don't know if you could see or not. I put these pretty wire holders on. I'm not ready to put up a new one yet. In case I decide I need to move that switch or something doesn't work right. So I'm going to do a temporary attachment here. For you who are new, you will learn that I have a zillion of these wire ties, which I seem to use for everything in our life. Normally I would trim those off nice and clean, but seeing as this is a temporary wiring thing, just to use it a couple times before I really make it look pretty. Anyway, that completes our install. Let's go see what the application says. Alright, it's getting a little late. I'm hoping you can see that we are showing 0000. That's so cool. Let's do a quick experiment. I'm just going to go take it down off the trusty jack. Let's see if those numbers move. Why did that number just move? Interesting. Well, let me take it off the jack, see what happens. It's about what I figured would have happened. It's, yep, the side that I had raised went down, and the back went down a little bit. I'm going to call this a success. I'm excited to go out, take it on the ride, and use it. There's some other functions that you should know about. You could set the hitch position. Once you hook it up and you know where the hitch position is, you could click that and set it, and then you can, you know, hit the recall button so that you don't have to get in and out of your truck 5 times watching the ball. And yeah, and I'm excited to use this. Let's turn it off for now. Wow, okay. That install was a little longer than most people do on YouTube. I hope you stayed with it, and I hope it's valuable for you. If it is, hit that like button for us. Obviously, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the road.